Hey everybody, this is Ori from OneScales. In today's video, I'm going to show you a really cool feature you can do on the blockchain. In addition to just sending money, you can actually store your words and text on the blockchain forever, for as long as the blockchain exists. It's a really cool feature. You don't have to send money. You can actually store text. All you need to do is actually pay for the tip or for the miner fee, and then you can actually store your information either for a milestone or a love letter or some words you want to say or anything you want to do, anything you want to store on the blockchain. You can also store that via text. For example, on Etherscan, on the Ethereum network, you can see that there's someone stored, "We are the champions of the world, January 2024," or on Bitcoin, someone stored "love forever, always and all," etc., etc. So you can store these things. This video is to show you how to do it by yourself. I can teach you and you can do it yourself. And as always, because this is a new technology, this is blockchain, please do your research. Please take responsibility yourself. Understand what you're doing. If you're not sure, don't do this. You don't want to lose money or do something by mistake or send something wrong. Please be very, very careful. Do your research, learn, figure out how you're doing things and do it by yourself. That's the purpose of blockchain, but be very, very cautious and do it yourself. Okay. Let me show you how to do this. I'll show you two examples. One is with blockchain, with a Bitcoin blockchain, and one is with Ethereum. Let's jump into it very simply. So the first thing you need to do is actually go and install the wallets for your blockchain, right? So the first thing I want to do is for Bitcoin, I use Electrum, for example. It's a software. You can go to Electrum. I'll put all the links and everything in the descriptions. But very simply put, you're going to actually install it, set up your seed words, don't share with anybody. Obviously, don't take a picture of it. Don't store it digitally. Don't put a camera next to it. Don't, all of that stuff. Please do your research, learn. Make sure you know how to use blockchain, how to use wallets, how to secure them before you do any of this stuff. Do your own research. Please be very, very careful. Okay, so I installed it and I sent a little bit money into the Electrum wallet. And the reason for that, I need to actually send a tip or send money to the miners to mine my words so it'll go in the blocks. So very simply put, I'm then going to go to the send tabs because I want to send the transaction, and I'm actually going to figure out the words I want to do. So what you need to do, you actually have to encode these words, which is very simple. But what you can do is you can use a text to hex converter. For example, I use this. I'll share the URL, but basically it'll convert the words you want to store all the way into hex code. So for example, I wrote here, "I'm recording a video to teach you how to store your words. I want to put it in the blockchain forever as long as that blockchain exists." So I'm going to copy the hex code. Make sure you stay under 80 characters, depending on the language you're using. But in English, make sure you stay under 80 characters, including spaces and special characters, so it can actually store and not fail. So I'm going to go here, click on that. Now I'm going to actually go back here and I'm going to type in the pay to, instead of just the address, I'm going to put an OP return, all caps with the underscore space, the hex code I got, and I'm going to send the smallest transaction, 0001 MBTC. Okay, let me just check. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on pay and I'm going to send that transaction. I'm going to confirm the mining fee, make sure it makes sense for me. It's okay. If it's okay with you, I'm going to click on OK. And now I need to put my password. Okay, now I'm signing the transaction. I'm going to send it. Okay, so it says payment sent, and it is sent. And so now it'll be in your logs right here. And it says unconfirmed. And the reason for that is every 10 minutes, Bitcoin should process a block. If you're in the block, it'll be there and it'll take some time. So what I want to do is, because I want to confirm in multiple blocks, I'm going to actually check in back in 1 hour. What I'm going to do in the meantime, while it's confirming, I'm actually going to teach you how to do the Ethereum one. Okay, so this is Electrum for the Bitcoin blockchain, and we'll check it out later. For Ethereum, you'll have to have a wallet, for example, MetaMask. I use Brave in this case, but it doesn't matter. You'll have a wallet that you set up an Ethereum account. Obviously, create a new account. If you don't have one, secure your seed words. Don't share with anybody anytime, both on blockchain, on a Bitcoin blockchain and on Ethereum. Don't share anything with it. Your words are very sensitive. Don't put cameras in it. Don't take pictures. Don't store it digitally. Don't show friends. Don't show anybody. Do your own research. Please figure out how to secure your stuff before you do any of this stuff. Okay, if you're not sure, don't do it. Right, figure out this stuff. Don't share anything with anybody. That's the very basic ones, but please do your own research. Okay, so for example, I have a wallet with my Brave account. I sent some Ethereum on it because I need to send to the miners to put it in the block, right? in the blockchain. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to copy my own address. I'm going to send the transaction to my own address and put the text. Now, if you remember, I'm still going to use this hex code here. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go to a wallet called My Ether Wallet, and I'm going to access my wallet. I'm not going to set up a new wallet with them. I'm going to use my either MetaMask or in this case, my Brave wallet. I'm going to click on Access My Wallet, very simply. And I'm actually going to click on Browser Extension right here. Okay, and depending which one you have, it'll pop up. If you have a MetaMask, which most people have, you're going to click select it. The screen is going to be very, very similar. You select your address, obviously read everything carefully, make sure you know what you're doing, and then you can go here. Okay, so now that I have it right here, what I want to do, I want to send a transaction. So I want to send on the Ethereum network, I want to send 0 amount to my own address, which it's here. And I'm going to click here on advanced, and I'm going to go here all the way to the add data because we want to add data. All I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my hex code, my hex string, right? And I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to I'm not going to erase this 0x. You have to keep this, and I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to click on next. Okay, and I'm going to confirm everything's okay. Did I copy it correctly? I'm going to check the transaction fee, all that detail, and if it's okay with me, I'm going to click on confirm, and it's going to pop up my wallet, either MetaMask or in my case Brave wallet. If everything's okay, I'm going to check all the gas fee, the total amounts, make sure I'm not spending something I don't want. Click on confirm, and if everything's good, it'll go quickly. If you remember, in the Bitcoin blockchain, it takes 10 minutes at least to have a block, but in Ethereum, it takes 13 seconds. So you can actually confirm very, very quickly all of that stuff. So I'm going to click here on view progress. I'm going to see everything right here, and it's actually going to confirm very, very quickly. Usually within 10, 20 seconds, you can actually see the confirmation. Okay, so once you have that, you can actually go to the blockchain explorers and you can actually check that information. So let me go here. Let me copy my transaction right here. I'm going to go to the Ethereum blockchain. I'm going to put in my address right here, and you can actually see the transactions just happened 24 seconds ago. If I go to the transaction itself, it needs to be confirmed. So first of all, there's 2 block confirmations, which means it was accepted. That's good. The more time to confirm, etc. Now what you're going to do here, you can actually scroll down to more details all the way bottom. Under input data, I can change it to UTF-8, and my message is stored in the blockchain. That's it. It's very, very good. So the only thing you want to actually do is confirm a little bit later. Make sure there's at least, 50 blocks or something like that to make sure that there's no special case that maybe the blocks were orphaned, or there's some kind of split or some kind of miscommunication on the miners. But the more blocks basically means the more set in stone it is. If you really doubt it, wait a few hundred, you should be fine. Obviously, every 13 seconds there should be a block on average, so everything's good. But if you can see here, now my message is here. So the only thing left to do is actually confirm with the Bitcoin blockchain that it's there. That's going to take a little bit more time. So we need to confirm. What I'm going to do, I'm going to check back in about an hour, and I'm going to add it. Okay, so I checked in less than an hour, but I know that now there's a confirmation, so I want to show it to you. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to my history, and I'm going to check the transaction I just sent. It looks like there's some information. I'm going to copy the transaction ID right here, and I'm actually going to go back to my Bitcoin blockchain explorer. There's a few different ones. For example, Blockchain has one, Blockstream has one, etc. I'm going to actually put the transaction ID I just copied, and I'm going to click on that it's on the Bitcoin network. Okay, and now if you see here, the transaction has 2 confirmations, and actually my OP return here, this is my message. So you see it works. I'm recording a video to teach you how to store your words. It's in the blockchain. Obviously, you need to confirm. The more confirmations are there, the more set in stone it is. So obviously you should wait 1 hour, multiple hours, etc., etc. And that's it. Now you know how to put your own words in the blockchain, in the Bitcoin network and in the Ethereum network, both on the blockchain. It's a really cool thing. You don't have to spend much money, just a transaction fee, just very, very little money. Obviously, do your own research. If you like this video, please say hello. Please like, please subscribe. Please share with a friend. Let us know what you think about it. It's a cool feature. I'm really interested to see what you do online. Much, much appreciated. Thank you, guys.